Look at all these cars, sitting in the garage, gathering dust. What a shame! I'm tired of following the meta. I'm tired of the Octane, the Fennec, the Dominus. I'm just tired. There's got to be some car in this garage that has a proper fighting chance of being something new, something fresh for the game. That's where this new series comes in. Today I'm bringing a new series which I've always wanted to try, and it's 100 games with every car in my garage. As of recording this video, I've got 46 to 47 if you count the sweet tooth on the PS4. Oh yeah! There's so many cars out there that just need a chance. And I'm the guy who's going to try them all. And so what I want to find out with this series is there really such thing as a bad car? Do they exist? Or is it all a mental game? And so, starting off strong, the first car that we're going to be using is the Paladin. By definition, a paladin is a person who fights for a cause as a knight and usually fought for a king in the Middle Ages. The Paladins was a name given to the 12 peers, 12 legendary knights of the Charlemagne court, and this was essentially the French version of King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. Charlemagne was the king of the French kingdom, which is what France was before it was called France. A little bit of history there for you. So being a paladin back in the day was a pretty big deal.
Kind of a big deal.
And with this information, I came to an incredible realization. This car's name represents one of the highest ranks of warriors in French history. A warrior that would fight with purpose and loyalty. And the key word here? French. And we know how we feel about French Rocket League players. We know that they're the superior nationality, whether we want to admit it or not, at least in Europe anyway. When I saw the Paladin, I thought, great, the Paladin. I can't do anything with this, right? It's big, it's clunky, it's unplayable. However, this car has the power of France on its side. I might have a fighting chance with this one. And this filled me with hope. So to clarify, in this series, I will only be playing 2v2s and 3v3s ranked. I'm currently Champion 3 in 2s and Champion 2 in 3s. Now I know wins and losses aren't a perfect indicator of if the car is good or bad, but you know, I don't have any other metrics to go off, alright, so just lay off. But I'm going to try and rank these cars based on my personal preferences and experiences. These are my own meandering thoughts. You know, besides wins and losses, there are other things I'm going to be ranking this on, and there is 5 different things. And so this brings us to the gameplay. Fierce warrior walks onto the pitch. Drives onto the pitch. Paladin, a fierce opponent. Here are some of the initial games, some of the very first games of playing with the car, and we'll see how it performed. So without further ado, Bonjour Saint-Denis!
Bonjour Saint-Denis!
Go on, finish it. Top things!
I feel like I'm Prospect 3. I bet they're thinking, what is going on? How are we losing?
What is happening here? Is it right?
50k.
Oh my God.
How have you done that?
Nice one. Ain't no way we're ganking these. C3 is worse than C1. I told this guy, I said, bro, chill. They put pal.
Probably because I've like literally never played with this cartel. Oh, pass!
Yes!
Oh, pass! Well played. Oh, man. Bang!
Yes, boy.
I said say hello to YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Finished up.
Ah, fake. Go on, one more.
Fake again.
No, fucking fake my son. No, he's fucking done me. Peek!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Nice one. Put it on fucking there.
Oh, it's tray 50.
I'm literally right outside the house.
Whatever you want, but he's still coming out.
Ouch!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Ah, fucking missed open net.
That's good.
Scores at absolute peak. Missed open net.
Oh.
Mind you, we're all wrong.
Oh we both peaked!
No fucking way that flip reset off the post as well.
Of course I wasn't going to record 100 games because that'd be ridiculous. So instead I just play through the games and I've saved replays and I'm just going to talk through my experience with the Paladin. So this is those 5 things that I was talking about. So first we've got feel. Does this car feel good to drive? Do I feel in control? Do I feel as though there's a player to vehicle connection? The feel of this car is rather unique. On the one hand, it feels like you're lugging around all this unwanted metal, like these fucking side guards. This car uses the plank hitbox, which fits perfectly. I'm used to classic Octane, classic Fennec hitbox, so it was really a slap in the balls when I had to fucking use this car because, like, it's just so long. I just feel like I couldn't be as fluid as I wanted to be because, like I said, I'm just lugging around all this fucking excess metal. Like, I couldn't wrap my head around it. On the other hand, when you're driving a car like this, you feel like you should be winning every single 50 because it's like, it's so, like, well, it's the plank hitbox, so you think it's just gonna get in the way. And honestly, my 50s were like sensational. I don't know if that was just a me thing or if that was the Paladin, but I'm gonna give credit to the Paladin here because I felt like a brick wall. It really did, you know, stand its guard, so to speak. I feel like seeing all of that excess metal really adds to the mental, like, weight of the car. I hope that makes sense, but like, if you look at it, you feel like it's going to be heavy because you can see, like, does that make sense? It's like when you pick up something that you know is going to be dense. It's the same psychological thing. It has that extra weight that it just mentally feels like, anyway. The recoveries as well, they felt like a true battle. I imagine it's like wearing armor, you know, when you get staggered and you gotta fucking, you know, stand your ground. Overall, to describe it, I would say it's like wearing a fully plated suit of armor, which fits Paladin perfectly. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 on feel. I just don't feel strong enough to be wearing this armor yet. Huh. Next, attacking. How was the attacking? Was it powerful shots, mechanical ease, all that stuff? Now, when it comes to attacking, oh boy, was this baby ferocious! I mean, the sheer weight of this thing meant even a small tap would send the fucking ball soaring to the other side of the pitch. If you can connect a power shot with this, I'm surprised there'd be even any ball left, So as far as I'm concerned, it has a thumbs up from me in that, you know, in the power shot regard. It was, oh mate, I think I've seen slower bullets. However, I did struggle with my mechanics in this one because maybe it's just because I'm not used to this car type and it's a different car, and I'm already not skilled enough to begin with. But like, I couldn't even do some of the fancier stuff I was comfortable with in my other car, so it was always that. This could just be a skill issue though, but regardless, I was affected. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's no Durandal, but it certainly does the job when it needs to. Defense. How was the defensive play? At times, it just felt like I was lugging a riot shield around pitch. When I tried to be defensive, I was struggling. Sure, you can get a good clear with it, and it will send it soaring, but once again, it feels like you're just manhandling something around the pitch. Again, with these fucking great child-bearing hips on the Paladin, I just don't get it. But on the positive, the plankish nature of the car does make for solid defense, and you know, I will give credit where credit is due. It's not quite fat on the top, so you can still do some reaching around, you know, where you like tilt your car. I feel like you get more of a reach in that regard than you do with a fat car. But again, it just feels like a suit of armor. Sure, I'm safe, but if someone hits me with a fucking mace, I'm fucked. So I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Again, it does the job. big clears when I need it, but I did struggle. And with shadowing as well, I was fucked. Appearance. Do I fuck with the aesthetic of this car? Now, this one is a tricky one because it's really unlike any car I've ever seen in real life. It is pretty much like a Hot Wheels car. I've never seen these wheel guards before that the Paladin's got. I just find it so interesting. What is this? It's like, it wants to be sleek, like an F1 car, and it's got those side guards. But it wants to be big and bold with the wheel guards. I'm just so conflicted. It's definitely too bulky to be considered sleek. But it's just got too much extra metal in places we don't need it. It bugs me. I just don't get it. I feel like when I'm flying and doing an aerial, it should start fucking letting go of metal like spaceships do when they get into space. Just get rid of it. It's got a turbine engine as well, I think. That's pretty interesting. Now this is where things get interesting. The Paladin does have a certain unique charm with its looks, and I just can't quite put my finger on it. It fits into no box. It's not afraid to be its confident, unique self, and I do respect that. It's got these little spikes on the front, and I'm pretty sure they increase ball dribbling skill. So, you know what? I'm actually going to give it 7 out of 10. This is high for what I started out with, by the way. I was going to give it like a 3 or a 4, because I thought it was ugly, but you know what? It's like that one guy in school who you knew hit puberty at like 13 or 14 years old, and he looked really strange, but once you gave him a few years to grow up into an actual adult, he started to really fit into his own skin, and yeah, that's the only way I can explain it. It just, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Maybe that's, you know, it's like cool, but it's not. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Fuck it. Fuck it! Now, perception. This is like, what effect does this have on other players? Did I shiver anyone's timbers? Did people take me seriously? Did people think I was hopeless? Did people even notice? When I went into this, I really did think people was going to fucking bash me for it. And I thought they were just going to tilt, because you know how the community can be. I thought they'd just see me using a car like this and just would take the piss with it. Because I know I do this whenever I see someone in Merc or Sweet Tooth, I'm just like, what? But, you know, it's fine. It's a strange choice, but it's fine. We just need to break these societal norms. It's okay to be different. That's what I told myself. That being said, I honestly couldn't tell if anyone's affected. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have much to say on this one, to be honest. I really did think, like, someone would bring it up, but they just didn't, so. No one tilted. Maybe I did. All I can do is hope that people saw it and was like, damn, I'm not going to take him seriously, and then, you know, we destroy him. Those are my rankings. I give it a 5 out of 10 for perception. I don't know if I said that. Overall, it is a decent car. Fuck it. It's good. I liked it. There's something about Paladin that's just a little bit different to all the other ones. It doesn't fit into any box. It's slick, but it's also fat. It's wide. I don't get it, okay? I don't get these things. I don't know why I like these things, but I do. Fuck it! Now, we're going to move on to our wins and our losses, and the story with my MMR may shock you. So I started off Champion 3 Div 1 when me and Lewis were starting on in those videos we just saw. I was getting along really well with the car. Felt on top of the world. It was a breath of fresh air using this car. I was hitting shots. I was surprised I was even hitting. Me and Lewis were popping off, and we kept climbing divisions. Div 1. That's what we started on. Div 2, Div 3, and then Div 4. This is about 30-40 games in, and you know, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The fucking Paladin of all cars! How had it taken this fucking car to get me to this rank? I felt unstoppable. All this time I was using Fennec, or you know, I was using Octane, and not getting anywhere fast. And when I used the Paladin for a couple of days, like actually a couple of days, I'm nearly Grand Champion. I don't get it. This was gonna be my time. We're finally not hard stuck anymore. No more hard stuck champion. I think you know where this is going. I got reckless. I couldn't peak. And towards the end of the challenge, I went on multiple loss streaks, and it was crushing. I'd let the Paladin down. I thought I had what it took to be a Grand Champion, but Alas, I didn't. I was delusional. I flew too close to the sun. Who did I think I was, trying to harness the power of the Paladin? I was a fool. Things started to go really downhill. I couldn't stop losing. I actually couldn't stop losing. I think I went on like a 7 or 8 loss streak at one point. But alas, all good things must come to an end. And I was oh so dearly humbled by the Paladin. "You fool!" it would have said to me. After all, this car is for the toughest of soldiers, the strongest of warriors. And I just wasn't ready. I finished my last few games, and that was it. But I don't want to end this on a sad note, because I did really enjoy playing with the car. It's just, our time was special, and it certainly was interesting. Using another car is always a good way to snap back in when you're feeling off. It's like brushing your teeth with your opposite hand. It just works. I would definitely recommend using Paladin. Just give it a go. I can't explain to you. It's just something about it. It's just like I just don't get it. It's just funny. Just use it, please. You've been warned. If you want that kind of power to course through your veins, by all means try it. And try and conquer the beast that is Paladin. But don't say I didn't warn you. Now I would like to close this video with a montage of all my best goals from all of the 100 games that I played to commemorate my time with the car. Now I'm most certainly not the best player, but I was pretty chuffed with these goals. And to spice it up, I've chosen a song which has the word Paladin in it, because I thought, why not? I'll try and do this with every car, but I don't think it's going to be possible, because I don't think I'm ever going to find a car called X-Devil Mark II. But I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Anyway, this has been Tendre. This has been Tendre and the Paladin, should I say. Thanks for watching, and here is an epic montage featuring Tendre, head coach, and of course, the Paladin.
To those who dare harm the innocent, I am your punishment. To those who cry out for hope amidst despair, I am your answer. To those who would destroy all that is good, I am your judgment. To those who suffer beneath the iron fist of tyranny, I am your hope. To those who profane the gods' work, I am your earned retribution. To those who are trapped within darkness, I am your light. To those who would corrupt the righteous, I am your nightmare. To those who stand tall with me against evil, I am your brother. I am a paladin.
Wow guys, you should see my arms. I've got goosebumps everywhere. thank you for watching. One thing I want to do mention is, out of all of the games that I played, the win-loss ratio of the Paladin was 50-50. Can you believe that? So my entire journey, 100 games, I just went up and then down. That was it. So that's crazy to me. Also, re-watching this video, I realised I was calling him Charlemagne, but it's like Charlemagne. But Charlemagne's this guy. I'm not going back and re-recording it, I can't be arsed, so you get what you fucking deserve! Also, I am fully aware that it is called Paladin, not Paladin, but I've just always said Paladin. It just feels right to me, I'm sorry. I realised halfway through, I was like, I should probably stop calling it a Paladin, but it's too good. It's like, I call Bourbon biscuit, Bourbons. It just feels right. Also, thank you to Elliot of Fiverr for doing the voice lines for the Paladin montage. It came out like 1,000,000 times better than I could have possibly imagined. So, thanks for putting your heart into it. It was so good. So we're going to end this video. We're going to be randomising it, and we're going to see which one's next. And I'm quite scared. So I'll play some epic outro music and let this spin. No, oh, I thought it was in the garage. Oh no! No!